In the past, we've seen a lot of people that have had an insurance claim it's taken a long while to actually get somebody on site.
And especially when you're dealing with insureds, oftentimes you're dealing with their home, which is the most important asset they have. It's where they live, where their loved ones are. Even if it's tenanted, it's an important asset for them. And oftentimes they feel quite emotionally attached to it, understandably.
When we first get the claims, most of them are in a state of distress. They're looking for a lot of empathy and they just want a solution as quickly as possible. So
it's someone that's suffered a loss. It's someone that could be grieving inside their family house that they've grown up in, all those memories, and it's been turned upside down.
But with this system here, especially with the technology that we're using within Claim Central, we're able to shorten the length of a claim so that we get in and get out very quickly and get these people's lives back to as it was. And that's what people love.
The 51030 plays a big part in that, with the insured having a clear idea and then being sort of limiting the uncertainty that's often involved in insurance claims. I think people generally, when we first start to deal with insureds, oftentimes they have a bit of a negative perception how it's going to play out.
51030 is the strategy we've developed for managing claims within the shortest time frame possible, where we've separated the tasks into 3 distinct and separate roles, being first response, assessing and repairs, into 5, 10 and 30 day periods.
The 5 days is broken down into a couple key steps and points.
So we receive the claims, we lodge the claims, triage the claims, book the claims.
To see what emergency assistance is needed or whether we need to send any restoration or mitigation.
To ensure that we are aiming for those timeframes and make it a lot smoother and easier for the customer and feel more at ease in logging the claim.
In the first response team, to be successful, you need to be hardworking, dedicated, empathetic, have a nice sense of humour so you don't take things to heart, and to work as part of the team.
You definitely need to be customer service based, especially in first response.
Showing confidence, then they'll have confidence in us as well and what we're doing for them.
You have a lot of determination and you've got to care for what you do. I think care is a major factor.
The assessing phase is responsible to drive the claim from site inspection or date of live stream assessment until date of tendering, where we then pass the claim to the repair team within a period of 10 days.
It's a 10-day period from the initial loss. So for the customer, within 10 days, their report's already been submitted to the insurance company. They've already got an idea of we're going to be completing these works, how long that's going to take, and we're able to move it straight into repairs to get that work started.
My role is to assess the damages and complete my report and my scope of works, provide that to the insured and the insurer within 10 days.
So our goal during that period is to make the customer firstly feel at ease, let them understand that we have the claim under control.
There should be no worry, no uncertainty. They should have a clear time frame of where they are in the process, what the next step in the process is, what those processes entail. If the claim is being approved, then how those repairs will be conducted, what is covered under the policy, what isn't covered, and then how the repairs will be done, and a time frame, which is the whole idea of 51030.
The repairs process, due to we have a very strategic supplier network which is able to get the job done within that 30-day time period.
Day-to-day activities is making sure the job runs smoothly. So obviously I receive the job, I tender out the job, I make sure trades are allocated to that job. And once they're allocated to it, I make sure that claim and the insured and the trade are happy. So we're keeping the insurance company informed, we're keeping the trade informed, most importantly we're keeping the customer informed.
We're still focusing on the customer relationship, the client and the trade relationship. Are the key factor.
The faster we can get the repairs completed and get them back to their normal life, the happier the customer is.
So we'd like to keep that communication up as regular as possible to set their mind at ease, and then the job will flow smoothly.
I would say you have to be firm but fair, follow your processes, be disciplined, and just making sure that you keep that contact between the trade and the customer.
Fast pace. You should be committed, disciplined, and have the custom skills.
So you got to really push these boys and know, hey mate, come on, we've got to get this done. So you really got to have that friendship with them.
So the relationship between the 3 different phases is very important, not only throughout the 3 different managers, but also the team members themselves, and it's important that we do all work together.
It's divided up into 5, 10, 30, but at the end of the day, we still are one team and we're one operating team.
There's no, I guess, teams, well, it's different teams, but we're all just one big team.
It makes the teams bond together to deliver what we've promised our board in 45 days.
Everybody's very supportive of each other. We have to be. We work as a big team.
We achieve as a team, not as an individual. So everyone likes to pull their weight and make sure they're helping everyone else.
With the implementation of the 5, 10, 30, it's definitely given a lot more opportunities for people within Claim Central.
So on a daily basis, there is training and coaching, learning.
I've had all the support from all my team. If I needed any questions that I needed to assistance with, everyone was always there to help.
The training that they do provide is quite intensive. It's a training where they show you how to run a claim from start to finish and show you how to do it properly with process.
We had training sessions through each department that we were going to work in. We did mock-up scenarios, we ran tests through the systems.
Constantly, we're retraining and upskilling our employees. We're constantly learning and improving, which makes me a better employee and makes the company better as well.
The culture of Claim Central is pretty special. It's not the type of job where you're an employee number and that's all you're known by.
Everyone does make a difference. They're not just bums on seats or numbers.
It's pretty clear when you walk in here that everyone's very welcoming, everyone's very enthusiastic.
First thing you walk in, you find Soraya that knows everyone, welcomes everyone. That's a good start. You walk in, everyone's smiling, everyone is happy, everyone knows everyone.
It's really quite like a family environment.
Company culture is very family orientated, a very close-knit company. I've never worked for a company quite like it. I love coming to work here every day, and just the support that you get. Everybody's very supportive.
Well, we all get on. It's like a big family. Yeah, we're like a big family here. And that's what I love about this job. We can joke and laugh and we all go out, we have our bonding dinners and it's just fantastic. Nice little company to work for.
The culture is amazing here. Everyone is for each other.
Culture enables them to communicate well. And if they can communicate well, that will speed the process of the claim, and that makes 5, 10, 30 work.
Our culture of building trust and establishing relationships between ourselves, we definitely see that shine throughout the 5, 10, 30 strategy.
The culture that we've created here is really the backbone of the company.
It's, 5, 10, 30. It's like a high five type of thing. Yeah.
I spent 6 weeks over in the States with the Security First business of awesome people who were just the willingness to give something a go, and then when they did give it a go, their ability to adapt to the new processes and see the results and really strive to their hardest to make it work was just overwhelming, and it was really satisfying. Yes, 100%, a bunch of people that are willing to give something a go, willing to challenge the norm, and really willing to step out as opposed to staying in with the pack,